hogs. Let's catch some hogs.
Alright guys, old Jimbo and the possum over here beside of me. Wednesday night tournament here at Fluf's. 6 to 12. Did fairly well here on Friday night. Appreciate all yous a tuning into that video yonder and watching. See if we can't do no better tonight, or at least as good. Let's go fishing. Well guys, that's definitely not the way you want to start your night out. I'm missing a fish like that, but that's the way it goes. We'll go back after him. fellers, we got one here that old knot hid and made a big mess in the line, but that's a fish. Team Country Boys Outdoors, y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, that little old 6 pound fish yonder just left us in a mess. Had one rod out of the water to rebait, and possum went to hollering or pointing at me, and he was bouncing and lifting it like an old buff but there ain't no buffs in here, and I ain't gonna sit and watch that, so I run over there and slapped one in his jaw right quick. But he is about 6 pounds, I reckon. I expect he thought he was 20 pounder right smart. He went running to the left, got up under possum's line, then went back over the top, and I couldn't walk him out of it, and so I wound up having 3 rods out of the water. So that one little old 6 pound fish caused just a mess right yonder, but it is what it is. That's part of fishing, and you deal with it and you get them back in the water quick as you can then, and go back fishing. I just want to holler at you a minute. It's about 7:45. Fish is biting slow. They biting, but they biting slow all over the lake. The biggest thing being caught is about 12.6, I think it was. But overcast day, a lot of rain this morning, cool. So, but they really active in the water. I mean, since we got here, right at 5 o'clock, just active all over the place, just a splashing and a carrying on and sudding and rolling and wallering everywhere. So we're gonna stay at it though, fellers, and go back fishing. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we got possum hooked up. I had my phone charging. Just had one smoke it here. Just take your time, buddy. Sorry we missed that run on film, but was trying to charge up for the last hour and a half, 2 hours of the trip, and
we've got Jerry back.
This one just hammered it.
16-4. 16-4, 17 lead on things for now. That's going to bump Allen's 9-9. That's going to put Goodge's 10-1 when you bump that. 10-1.
Not a very good fish, but it's a fish nonetheless. I'm gonna try to film him and get him here. Not a bad fish at all. Not what we're looking for right now. So it's Jimbo and Possum, Team Country Boys Outdoors. Stay tuned, y'all. Alright guys, that fish yonder, the possum just stuck on that old Hulk bait yonder and just wasn't quite big enough. He was a 10 even. I think it was about a 10-8 on the bump. So we took one, tried to get it, but wasn't big enough, so it's 15, almost 15 minutes till 10 now. We're going to try to finish these last 2 hours strong. Y'all stay with us.
Just kidding.
Watch the water. Watch the water. You good over here? You good? Watch, pay attention to what you're doing.
We got anybody on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. No problem.
I'm gonna say go ahead.
I gotta run.
Go get him. What I say, go ahead.
He's gonna help you out. Don't worry about that.
Alright. Do I go weigh him?
I don't know what's on the bump.
What's on the bump?
Well, the 18 on, tell them go ahead on the rodeo.
Go ahead on the rodeo.
We got an 11-1 on the bottom.
Yeah, they can go ahead on the rodeo. That ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for that. All right, y'all. Well, we have to give that to Mr. Woody for the 18-7. Congratulations.
Take that.
That little fish,
Gonna
that
be
fish
good
look better
for
on her, but I got over there.
There you go. Use that bar to tilt it. Now, hold the middle of the tripod.
All right, you got another half hour to be the last call on the grill, y'all. But I got one more rodeo for you, and it is completely wide open.
Where's mom?
Your spots, the way I've done, we got Woody with 18-7, Jeremy 16-4, Brooke 16 even, Steven 15 even, Alfred 14-4, Butch 12-9, Steven 12-4, Butch 12-3, Pee-wee 11-2, and Pee-wee's on the bump with that 11-1.
Right here.
I'll go ahead. This rodeo's done for though.
Alright, me and Possum about had a double there, but neither one of them don't amount to nothing, so we're gonna stay at it. Team Country Boys Outdoors. Alright, that was some excitement and some get your adrenaline going. Me and Possum likely had a double pretty much. I mean, as soon as I put that fish on the bank, why then I looked up and mine was jumping up and down. He wasn't pulling it hard, he was just jumping it up and down. And so still not nothing big enough. We got them biting. We just can't get on the fish that we need. We're on the knothead hole, I reckon. That whole bait's working for us, and we are trying. We're gonna stay at it. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright everybody, Jimbo got another run. See how much he weighs.
Somehow or another the camera cut out on us. I didn't get the run on film, but it's on that old hook bait.
How does he feel?
It was pretty heavy, I don't know. It feels better than anything we've had yet.
That's a good
Also,
thing.
why don't you set that camera right there and grab the net for me, then you can get the camera.
Alright.
tricky to try to get between these two rods without wiping either one of you out. Skate across the top.
I can leave him right there because it's gonna be. It's just right on him.
It's another old knothead.
Better than the other ones we had.
I don't know what's on the bump.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's a good fish though. Here you go, guys. There's the fish Jimbo just caught. Alright everybody, stay tuned. Team Country Boys Outdoors, signing out.
So we've got the possum back up here. He's got us a 12-4. That's going to take the early lead on things right now. And that's going to bump Pee Wee's 11-1. And that's going to make Pee Wee's 11-2. Your bump now. 11-2.
That might be me. Oh no. Might not be.
I think it was.
Oh.
Or else he just came loose. Alright guys, I tell you what, it's been crazy. We went from just no bites, just not doing much at all, to bumping and pecking and lifting and dropping. Excuse me, almost like you'd think we was at above pond yonder. I knew they was biting the right smart, I just had to figure it out. And I made up some pops, or some pickups last night that I made them up today. And believe it or not, I dreamed about it last night, and I made them up. And it's 2 oils that they really usually drill here. And I made them up and cured them and did all my stuff to them yonder. And first little while they wasn't even biting good enough to get a metric on whether they was working or not. So I kind of just went away, went straight plain, which I was fishing it on one hook and plain on the other. I just went straight plain and they started biting, and it was a lifting and a bouncing and a jumping and just a carrying on. So I went back to those pickups that I made earlier today. Call them the sack pickup. And I was cutting them in half and made them up, and I'm telling you, they went to drilling it now. and I was putting a different kind of pickup on with it. I was using a Kicks with a puff. The puffs are the ones that are cured and oiled, and I was spraying a little something. That didn't seem to help much, but whenever I went to that, those other ones, I call them my ooey gooey pickups, they started hammering it. So we just about 8-9 minutes shy of 1 hour to go. We catching fish, we just can't seem to catch anything to amount to nothing, which there ain't really been no big fish caught tonight. 18.6 or something was caught down there in the corner, and that's the biggest thing. The closest to hit was 16.4, I think. But I don't know if they're still in the spawning mode or what. From, we was here Friday night, and in that video I told you about that. But I just wanted to hit you up real quick. I know some of the footage might be jumpy and not as clear, and the tone quality not as clean as normal, but I am operating with a new tripod. Excuse me. Instead of using the carp caddy flipped upside down with a Stretch Armstrong claws holding my phone, I actually have a tripod that was not designed specifically to record from your smartphone. So we're learning how to use it when we move, because obviously if I got it pointed one way and the fish swims another, if I don't move the tripod, you can't see the fish, and I want you to be able to see the fish whether it's small or big. Don't make no difference, right? So we learning it, learning to use it, learning to move it. So just bear with us and we'll get it down pat. But we're gonna fish out this last iron some change in, and hopefully we can get a right smarter hog to pull it yonder, and walk out of here with something. We got a spot right now, and we want away from the bump, so I'm not comfortable with that. That's just too close for comfort for me, so we just need one of these hogs to pull it here. I see them a sudding out there right where we throwing, so hopefully there's one laid out there that's got some interest in picking up that hook bait and just smoking it. This is Jimbo, Team Country Boys Outdoors. Y'all hang on for us now. Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Jimbo.
Possum.
Well, we're going to close it out tonight. I think we got about 35 or 40 minutes left, but we're running low on battery and on data size or whatever. My file's almost full. But we want to close this out to you tonight. We've caught fish. We just ain't caught the right fish. We just got bumped off a few minutes ago. That 12-4 held up for us for just a little bit, and we got knocked off on the bump. So that's fishing, We missed some. We had one pull off. We've caught a bunch. They just ain't been the right size, and sometimes that's the way it goes when you're fishing. So won't be making it rain tonight unless that 20 even pulls it here before we go home. But I wanted to thank you. Last time we looked, I think we was 21 subscribers away from 1,000. Unbelievable. Can't wait to reach that mark. I want to thank you all for being so loyal, so supportive, and watching our videos and staying with us. We forever more grateful for you. I want to give it a shout out before I cut off of here to Smith's Kennels. Y'all go follow him on YouTube. Like and subscribe. He's just now getting started doing coon hunting and rabbit hunting and stuff. Zach's a good guy. We're going to try to do our best to help him out with some filming and how to do some things with YouTube. As we've learned over the year, a little more than a year, we've learned a lot. So Smith's Kennels, y'all go check him out on YouTube and give him a follow if you like. Again, we thank you. If you're new to the channel, don't forget us on Facebook at Country Boys Outdoors Live, our Facebook page. Hey, like and subscribe if you're new. The first time you've watched, hit that notification tab down there on your laptop and you'll get notified every time we do a video. We 21 away from 1,000. We're really looking forward to getting there. What we thought would never get to 50, would we, Possum?
Yes.
So we tickled to death, and we're thrilled to have you all. We don't think of you as subscribers. We think of you as the TCBO family. So we're going to close her out tonight. and get ready to pack her up and go to the house. And just remember, when you go somewhere, leave it better than you found it, guys. Always leave it better than you find it. Find some trash, pick it up, throw it away. It takes 2 seconds. That way we'll always have a safe place to fish and a clean place to fish. Tight lines and wet nets to you all.
The best thing comes to those who bait.
Possum and Jimbo from Team Country Boys Outdoors signing off for tonight. Y'all have a good one.